Cougars, this is Aaron Lewis, and this is Tim with your Monday news. First thing on the list is upcoming week, so let's start with all the happenings this week as we prepare for the big game, as well as the rest of the sports world. Hey Cougs, I'm Carter Waits.
And I'm Diego Carrillo, and we're here from sports to talk to you about this week's homecoming game.
The varsity boys will be playing against Caney Creek this Friday at 7:30 at home, so be there to support your fellow Cougs. Here's more on this week's festivities.
Hey Cougs, today we're going to be reminding you about the dress-up days for this week. Today's Celebrity Look-alike,
Tomorrow's Tacky Tourist Day,
Wednesday's Red Out,
Thursday's Dress Like a Rock Star,
and Friday's Patriotic.
so make sure to dress up.
And show your pride. Go Cougs!
I can see but you when you dance, feel good creeping.
Football isn't the only action this week, so let's check in with volleyball.
Hey everyone, so this week in volleyball we have a home game Friday against Montgomery, and tomorrow we have an away game at Huntsville at 6. Both games are at 6, so come support.
That's it for this week. As always,
Go Cougs! October 4th will be the last day to request a level change from an advanced course to the same course at a regular level. This is your last opportunity to level down to regular until the end of the semester. You can pick up level change form from the counselor's table at lunch. The counselors will also be offering dynamic mindfulness Thursdays during B block in the black box. We are teaching breathing exercises and simple yoga movements that can help teach stress resilience, self-awareness, emotion regulation, and healthy relationships. Coming up this week at the College and Career Center during Cougar Block on Thursday, Savannah College of Art and Design will be on campus to share about their programs. They offer majors in architecture, animation, cinema studies, film, fashion, writing, and more. There will be a presentation during each of the Cougar Blocks. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, Ms. Nichols' office will be open for seniors to work on applications for scholarships, or for those who have questions to come by. Seniors, if you have early release and are able to stay, you're welcome to work on your applications in Ms. Nichols' office, 6th or 7th period. On Tuesday, the FAFSA opens for seniors to begin applying for financial aid. Seniors, plan to attend a financial aid information session on October 9th in the LGI. Sign up for a financial aid workshop is coming soon. Lone Star College Tomball is hosting a college fair on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Representatives from many colleges and universities will be in attendance, ready to answer your questions and share more about the programs and majors they offer. A list of college and universities attending is on Ms. Nichols' website. If you would like to register prior to the event, the link is on Ms. Nichols' website, but registration is not required to attend. The new D&D Club invites you to join them on their quest.
I am the president of Dungeons & Dragons Club.
And I'm the vice president.
We meet in Mrs. Emmert's room during C Block every Thursday. We welcome anybody. We have no club fees, and we simply wish to have a good time, play Dungeons & Dragons, and open up your minds to the wonderful world that is D&D.
A huge shout out to our own Band of Shepherds, a musical group featuring 3 local brothers. They received the Josie Award for Young Adult Duo or Group of the Year in Nashville. Eric Ryan and Kyle Shepard write their own material and did a national tour over summer. Playing in Idaho, Oregon, and Colorado. Way to go! You already use the Tomball High F for Cougar Block, but there's a lot more you can do. The yearbook editors will hear more.
Hi, my name is Annika and I'm one of the head editors for this year's yearbook. I have an opportunity for anyone in the student body to have their photos featured somewhere in the yearbook. Now, in the past, we've had it featured in the back, in the index. Now it can be anywhere. So we want photos from your clubs, your sports games, just being around with your friends. We could use any of them. To submit them, you submit them through the Tomball High School app. Under the menu option, there's an option to submit a photo. You click that, you choose one from your photo library, and you just give us your name, a description of the photo, send it in, and we'll choose one to use in the yearbook.
We leave you today with part 2 of our special report looking at some of the legal issues surrounding cyberbullying, sexting, online threats, and more. Have a great week, Cougars.
Tomball officers say not only could they be forced to go to another school, they might face felony charges. Teenage sexting is something officers say they're dealing with more often, a problem that could linger well past graduation.
As far as if you do take photos and you post those online, or you send them out to other students or friends, and you're sharing these pictures of what is a child, naked pictures of a child, that you can face, serious felony offenses, which can involve prison time, because it is so harmful to the child who's in the picture. So I'm a big believer, and I know John is a big believer, in holding accountable the juveniles or the young adults who are sharing those photos or cyberbullying, because it does have those long-term consequences. And when it does come to the attention of law enforcement, when law enforcement does investigate and we know who is doing it, those juveniles, those students, those young adults are going to be held accountable, so we can protect more children in the future, and also to make that child or the victim feel better, knowing that someone is doing something about it. So when law enforcement, when prosecutors don't do anything, I think that causes more emotional harm, like nobody even cares. But we're here today to tell you that we're both very serious about prosecuting these offenses, and we will file felony charges in those situations.
And let's be clear, it is illegal to send a naked picture of yourself to somebody if you're under 18. It's as simple as that. So if someone is under 18, they could take a picture of their junk or their breasts and they send it to somebody else, that person can technically be charged with the felony of obscenity. Okay? The person who receives it, if they don't immediately delete it, they can be charged with the felony of obscenity. And worse, if they are outside of 2 years apart in age, they can be charged with child pornography, which nobody would ever want that on their record. And if they're 17, they would have to register as a sex offender for the rest of their lives. So between dating couples, we get that may happen, but you never know what's going to happen in that relationship. And once they break up and they start disseminating it to other people, that's usually when we get involved. But we need y'all to know is that the moment you take that picture and you're under 18 and share it with somebody and they receive it, everybody has committed a law violation there.
Prosecutors today filed charges against the Orono High School student who police say made threats to shoot up the school. The students and faculty at Orono schools were on lockdown for more than 5 hours yesterday. Police later found the student inside a classroom but say he did not have a weapon on him.
And keep in mind, this also extends to threat cases. I mean, y'all have seen where people say, I'm going to shoot up the school, and then they put it on social media, they're going to shoot up the school. Well, because of, down in Santa Fe, there are a lot of parents who are very upset about losing their kids. A lot of times when these school threats get on the internet and become social media, the federal government gets involved, and the FBI gets involved, and it becomes a whole nother level of offense. So with great access comes a lot of responsibility, and people can get themselves in a lot of trouble. I think it's pretty safe to say that if you go to Parkland, Florida, or Santa Fe, Texas, those parents will tell you it's no laughing matter. And if you can't be affected by other teenagers being killed 25, 30 miles from your house, then I don't know what I can say. Generally, the first response is always, well, I didn't mean it. Or I was only joking. Obviously, we'll look at every case. We're going to look at how that affects everybody, and I think everybody around the teenager who says it knows whether they were joking or not. You know, I think there are teachers who are just trying to teach kids, and they have a right to be in that classroom and teach without being afraid of another shooting.
Law enforcement has to respond as if it actually will happen, could happen. They have to treat it seriously because it is unknown when a person makes a threat what their intent is at that point. And because of the repercussions of affecting all the other children at the school, and also the possibility of what could happen, law enforcement always has to treat those as if it's about to happen. So they will come and seize the child's devices. They'll do search warrants. They'll make sure they're protecting everyone because that is just the appropriate response.